Hello guys, good evening to all. This is Mike and we are back to our latest analysis, and we are now initializing the first update on Tropical Storm Karding. The low pressure area last night, 95W, has rapidly intensified and it's now a tropical storm with local name Karding. And this is for today, Thursday night, September 22, 2022, and this is our English version brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Aboitiz Power and Naga College Foundation. So let's proceed now. Here's the latest fast animation from the University of Wisconsin. As you can observe, we have the first cyclone. This is 17W. Is now moving rapidly towards southern Japan, and it is expected to make landfall there within the next 24 hours to 36 hours. And here's the cyclone that we are observing right now. It's wobbling, moving very slowly towards the west at 4 kilometers per hour. This cyclone has turned back after moving east to east-northeast during the past 24 hours and is now moving slowly back towards the west. So this is now Karding, upgraded as well by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center during the past 12 hours as 18W, 18th tropical cyclone for the Western Pacific, but within PAR it's the 11th. That's why Pag-asa named it as Karding, and this is expected to threaten Northern Luzon this weekend, and it's expected to move rapidly towards the west and intensify before making landfall over Cagayan. And that's the forecast that we are going to show to you in a while based on the final analysis of the various computer models that suggest that the system is gonna pass swiftly across Northern Luzon. And the southwest monsoon right now is non-existent because of a developing low pressure system in the vicinity of Vietnam. That's why the southwest monsoon is only concentrating over this area. There are some light winds from the west affecting portions of the Bicol region, Mimaropa, and Visayas. So there's another LPA here, 96W, but it's not yet expected to develop. Here's the zoom-in satellite animation from windy.com. And this is the night vision visible satellite loop. And it's already past 11. And you can clearly see here the small-sized system, okay, around 490 kilometers in diameter. So it's quite a smaller system, and we have here the trough, part of the westerly or southwesterly wind flow. So it's not yet directly affecting any parts of the Philippines. The rainfall here are due to localized thunderstorms and some light southwesterly to westerly winds across Mimaropa and the western sections of Central Luzon, including Metro Manila. So there are stray thunderstorms, okay, isolated, scattered ones all over the country. And if we switch it to blue image, so there you go. Those dark gray are the intense rainfall. Here's the tracking that we issued around 5 p.m. based on the update number 1 from Typhoon2000. So this will be the track of the storm making landfall over Cagayan in the late morning of Sunday, September 25. And if we zoom this is the zoom in track. It will pass just north of Tuguegarao around noontime of Sunday, September 25. So this track is still at the medium to low probability, and the confidence is around medium, 40 to 50% strike probability over Cagayan. So changes will still occur for the next 24 hours, so we will keep you updated on that one. So this will be on the 72-hour forecast making landfall over Cagayan, but again, it's still at 40 to 50% strike probability. So we will keep you updated in the coming days as the weekend approaches. Okay, and the wind speed might reach around 100 kph or even 110 kph before landfall. I won't be surprised if this system will rapidly intensify into a very strong Category 2 or 3 typhoon, since it's a small-sized system. Remember, smaller-sized systems tend to rapidly more quickly, okay? Just like Raleigh, the super typhoon that affected Bicol. On the forecast, they say it's only a tropical storm and it won't intensify, but it did intensify into a super typhoon. So let's hope it won't be this way. And with the help of the intensifying steering environment, the system might rapidly move faster towards the west. Okay, but if it slows down, that will be the problem, because the system is currently passing over warm environment of the oceanic heat content. This is the latest oceanic heat content data, and as you can see, KARDING is expected within the next 3 days to pass over a warm pool of oceanic heat content that could boost the intensification of this system. Since it's smaller, it's a smaller system, so it tends to intensify much quicker than large systems. Okay, so there you go. Let's hope and pray it won't rapidly intensify, because it's passing over a couple or about 3 to 4 areas of warm pool oceanic heat content. Okay, so we will wait and see and observe what will be the output, since the wind forecast is not yet perfectly accurate when it comes to forecasting the intensity of typhoons or tropical cyclones. That's why it's wait and see. Right now, it's around low confidence, the forecast of the winds of this system. But JTWC pegged it as around 100 to 110 kph, minimal, very close to becoming a minimal typhoon before making landfall over Cagayan. So we will keep you updated on this one. By tomorrow, on our next video, we will be giving you the very latest on the approaching tropical storm KARDING. Here is the 3-day rainfall accumulation forecast for the next 3 days. As you can see, the southwest monsoon is not existing over western Luzon. It is much concentrated over Mimaropa and western Visayas right here, but it's quite weaker because of a low pressure system over the coast of Vietnam. So much of the monsoon flow is concentrated over these areas. Okay, so this area will be under the influence of localized thunderstorms. So look at Metro Manila, it's so clear during the passage of KARDING. So this is now the rain signature of KARDING based on the forecast. So this is a 3-day forecast. KARDING will move towards this direction. As you can see, this is our forecast path of KARDING. So the rainfall will just be concentrated within the small circulation of the tropical storm. So folks down here over extreme northern Luzon, if we move it to 5 days, there you go. This is the area that will be affected. Let me change to blue. So this is the area that will be affected by the heavy rains and some fierce or typhoon force winds over extreme northern Luzon if it does rapidly intensify after passing over those warm pool of oceanic heat content. So we will keep you updated on that one. And before we leave you, here's the GovSat that we issued this afternoon. Here's KARDING, still quasi-stationary, but it's expected to move towards the west in the general direction of northern Luzon as the steering environment switches after 17W makes landfall over southern Japan. We have another one here, 96W, expected to move towards the north. And there's also a possibility that this may become a tropical cyclone by next week. Okay, so there you go. That's the latest on Karding. As our first initial coverage, initial update on the tropical storm that is expected to swiftly pass over extreme northern Luzon or northern Luzon come Sunday. So we will keep you updated on that one. By tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, we will be updating the YouTube and Facebook channels for the latest on the approaching tropical storm Karding. Again, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #weatherwiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel.